Yes, top of the morning. You know the vibes. The news by Shy News. Listen, I'm going to make up for yesterday. Yesterday, I really didn't give you no lives. All I need is one mic. I didn't have my mic. And also it was my birthday. But I do like now to, have my microphone, have my setup a little bit. But first off, I want to come on here and I want to apologize to Ryan Garcia. I'm going to get to that in a second. Because I did tweet some things out, but all of my peoples that was in attendance at that fight offered a complimentary ticket. Shout out to cops and kids in Suffolk, PAL. And I got a lot of content to put out. Even though I wasn't there, I was still getting the content. That's what you do when you do have a real media company. And I think people are starting to see that and understand that now. That's why I go so hard on a lot of these weirdos out here that attempted to try to front on my brand and my name, because you guys are nowhere in the game. And one thing about the news by Shadows, we do not do the weirdo activities. We do not buy views. We're not buying subs. What we do is do. Speaking on that, let me just say, Ryan Garcia, you fooled the fuck out of me. But when I heard Antoine Russell say the things, and then we seen how you looked last night, big and strong, you was more filled out than Devin. But I said that on Friday. I did say that Friday. I knew that was going to come, but I thought maybe the shenanigans, and we're gonna get to some of those shenanigans that you was doing afterwards, the Haney pack and all of that. Like I said, I'm gonna be on all day. I'm gonna break this down, do a couple of different sessions. But I wanted to just first come on here and say I was wrong. And shout out to my man WCS. WCS gave me this play. I should have put a couple dollars on it, man. I was like, I was enjoying my festivity. I ate a lot of seafood. I still got some now. I might cut the camera and show some of my shrimp Alfredo. I got a lot of seafood still left over, right? But WCS called this play, and it played out how he called it, how me and him were speaking behind the scenes. He said it, that, Devin was not going to lose the title, as you see Mauricio Suleiman speaking on that now. But damn, the Devin Haney era, man, that shit hit a hiccup, to say the least, a roadblock. We're gonna get to all of this. That's why I said it's gonna be a couple sessions today, man. I'm gonna make up for yesterday. Yesterday, 420 birthday, so I didn't really come on and do like I do. I like to get my times in a little bit, because one thing about me, the bloggers don't like me, but the real people love me. They love me in London, Larry, because see, one thing about the bloggers, right? Some of them, they just got their feet wet yesterday, right? They just finally came outside, and some of these motherfuckers was the bad luck show them. That's what we're going to talk about now in this session, as, why did you go live, right? You see these guys, right? They was around Devin Haney and shit, man. Man, listen. That's why he got his ass whooped too, man. You know me, I'm big on, the vibes, man. That's why I be moving the way I move. Like, man, if you don't get these janky ass niggas up out of here, these old non-real supporting ass niggas up out of here. Because one thing about opportunists, crabs, snakes, janky motherfuckers, when you keep them around, they are like a cloud. A cloud. They listen. That's what happened. The cloud got over Dev, right? Bill been running his mouth, but Bill been, he fucks with certain people, and listen. I said it. Get these weirdos out of here, man. You brought a lot of weirdos around, the weirdo energy, and look how it just, it finally came to a head. And on a grand stage in Brooklyn. Shout out to everybody that was in attendance. Man, you guys got a good show. It was packed in there. Like I said, I told you guys it was going to be packed. And don't listen to these people that's talking about it sold out. It did not sell out. They gave out countless tickets. You know what I'm going to do? It is Sunday, right? The rec will be open. I will go down to the rec now that everything is over. And, a lot of the kids that went to the fight are most likely not going to be in there. But some of the responsible adults will be in there. And I'll ask the questions to them. I'll say, man, didn't it work out good for us? They had the fights in Gleason's, and the kids got to go over to the fights, right? How did that work out? We got the tickets, right? They gave out a lot of tickets. So don't listen. It is what it is, man. That's neither here nor there. But I told you it was going to be packed regardless if the tickets sold or not. Because they have to maintain the smoke and mirrors appearance. But man, what a fight! I got a lot of content. I got a lot more that I'm going to drop. Thank you to all the people that know what it is, that respect what the media marketing agent does. I dropped the Luke Campbell face down, ass up, get him up, because that's how Dev was out there, face down, ass up, man. Ryan planted him, man, sat him down. But shout out to my brother. He was in attendance and he was hitting me up, man. I'm trying to watch the fight. He's hitting me up. I'm eating one of my main lobster tails. I'm not watching. I'm laughing, man, because I said, damn, it's gonna be a long night. When that first left hook landed, right? And shout out to G Dep. G Dep is home too in Harlem. I know Devin was staying in Midtown Manhattan, but goddamn, if that nigga's legs ain't do the Harlem shake when that first left hook landed. And I said, damn. They both threw their hooks and Ryan shit, they both of their hooks got there, but Ryan shit just did a little bit more. And it is what it is, man. He broke his ass up like Joe Dini would say. Dev got broke up, man. Now you guys can come on here. Especially you old bad luck brand killer niggas, could do whatever y'all want to do. The jig is up with y'all. That's why Bill didn't even go to the press conference. And then I guess they felt some type of way, so they put out there that Devin's jaw was broke. But Dev took to Twitter and said it wasn't. I think he should have just let that narrative run. Because, bro, you didn't go to the press conference. That was a bad look. I'm gonna call it how it needs to be called, man. The rest of these niggas, they not gonna stand on nothing, because that's what these dudes do. They're all cowards and weirdos. Now that was a bad look that you didn't go to the press conference, number one. Number two, all the shit that your father talks, this was your era, the new face of boxing. It was important that you still stood tall. It's no shame in losing, man. Your career's not over. Your brand just took a bump. But your career's not over yet. You're still young. You're still the champion. And there's still big fights for you at 140. Ryan Garcia said it on record himself. He's not a 140-pounder. So you did not lose to a 140-pounder, right? You did not lose. But what you did do, your ego took a bruise. Your whole persona of, the best fighter and all that took a bruise. But it's all right. But you still have big fights for you at 140. Moving forward, keep Tank's name out of your mouth, brother. This do it, man. It's levels to this shit. You're not on Tank's level. You want to be Tank and you want to go after Tank. No, you're not. You're just not that type of a guy yet. Not saying that you can't get there, but you're just not him yet, man. You're not. Last night was it was damaging, but it's like I said, Ryan's not a 140-pounder. You just, like I said, man, Bill and them, all them, you're like Amari Jones. I watched the Amari Jones fight. I was eating and I was watching the fight. And me and Coach Reen. Coach Reen is going to be who she already is becoming and is already, right? Coach Reen was watching the fight, and she said, Daddy, he's not that good. And I say, it's obvious, right? Yeah, speaking on Amari Jones. Amari Jones is a no-frills Devin Haney. He's fighting basically nobody. He's getting bullshit stoppages. He's really not like that. Like we like to say, he's not like that. He's not like that. I'm like that, right? He's not like that. He's a no-frills Devin Haney, right? Whereas Bill knows that formula, right? He did it with Dev. He got Dev to where Dev was at last night, the big stage. The Barclays Center, pay-per-view, sold out crowd, right? You heard how I said the sold out crowd of capacity. It wasn't sold out. They gave out a lot of tickets, but it doesn't matter, right? But Dev, man, this Dev, was moved, maneuvered. Then you add the bad luck charm. They come on the internet, right? And he's the best fighter and all this. Like, okay, he's beating on older guys that are slipping. See, last night he got in there with a youngin that was bigger than him, stronger than him. As we seen, Ryan was much stronger than him, man. When Ryan did, me and my brother was laughing about this, right? I said, he's done, man. I said, the only thing that was going to save him was if they was going to jerk Ryan, right? Because, Harvey Doc, man, shout out to Harvey, man. When Harvey did the dumb shit, took the point, right? I was like, oh, okay, something might be up there. This might be Dev's night, man. It might be Dev's night, man. Because you give a warning first. He took a point, because he said he hit on the break. After the man, listen, this is what I said to me. And one of the judges, we don't got to, shout out to manager Marty, says run the tape. You don't have to. One of the judges had the shit 112. That'll let you know right there. That's the sign right there, right? But when Harvey Doc did that shit too, it was another sign. Because it's like, damn, bro, this is a 10-8 round for the man. But now you taking a point. It makes it a 9-8 round. Because he dropped him. That's the round he dropped him, man. But then you see, God don't like ugly, man. The karma. The universe is undefeated. Then after that, he dropped him a couple more times. He dropped him a couple more times, man. He fucked Devin up. To be honest, man. Rewatch the fight, man. For those of y'all that could watch it a couple times. He fucked son up, man. That left hook could not miss, man. I don't, listen. Dev is normally a fundamentally sound fighter. Phone booth, man. But he was just getting clocked with that shit, man. But like I was, me. One thing about me, I get it in with a lot of people behind the scenes. I was texting and, different people. And I'm like, depending on how I feel the person's boxing IQ is and frequency is, I talk more shit and go into more details about conversations and stuff that I have behind the scenes. And this one particular person I was getting, and then when I was like, this shit doesn't surprise me that he's getting off with that left hook, because the Lomachenko fight, for those that know and study boxing, was the blueprint. Lomachenko was a much smaller man, but he was teeing off on Dev, man. The fight where they said he got the decision that, they felt that he lost. Now, when you get in there with a guy that's rehydrated, he's big, he don't give a fuck. Because that's what Ryan didn't give a fuck, man. And then you add to the fact that they got history where they fought a couple times in the amateurs. So Ryan already has beat Devin. Dev beat him. So they have a history. And all the shit that Ryan was talking, he was coming for his head. And then you add in the fact that he missed weight. Came in at 43. And then like I was saying Friday, I was like, dude is already filled out. Dev's got a taste of his own medicine, man. How he did Regis, he got done last night. But it was a much younger guy. A much stronger guy, man. But the highlight for me, and this shit had me laughing. When he dropped him, I'm not the Luke Campbell face down there stuff. That was funny too. But when Ryan dropped him, right? And did the Sugar Ray Leonard. Did y'all catch that, man? There's 7 of y'all up in here, man. Did y'all catch when Ryan did the Sugar Ray Leonard? I'm gonna throw some of the videos up, but I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna mute him. But did y'all catch when Ryan did the Sugar Ray Leonard? That shit was hilarious. I know I hit my brother up, man, but they couldn't. Their seats was up. They had the complimentary ticket, so they was all the way up there. But I wanted that, man. I needed that clip, man. I'll get it somewhere. I know somebody got it. When he did, he did damn dirty. Ryan is a funny dude, man. Ryan really did try to do the Sugar Ray, how Sugar Ray did Tommy Hearns, man. Dev buckled to the ropes, and Ryan did the wrist twist. Yo, man, damn. But at the end of the day, they got it. Dev and Bill, they got to eat this. But listen, man, y'all got the bag, man. So when content creators is coming on here flaying y'all, and you're gonna have your brand killers. You know the brand killers. They're gonna be on here defending you, man. All you niggas got was a trip out of this shit. You know, y'all ain't getting no bread. Y'all didn't eat off of that shit. Y'all got a trip. Y'all might have got a free complimentary trip. I don't know what hotel y'all was staying in. You know, y'all basically got like the per diem for a B-side opponent, you know, but at least the B-side opponent gets a check. You guys ain't getting no check off of this shit. So when you come on here defending Devin's honor, you niggas, the jig is up with you weirdos, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Why did you go live? Why did you post content? Because, you know, you did. That's why Dev, fell off, man. Because there was so many of you around. And this is the part one of this shit. I'm going to get this out the system now, man. He has so many of you monkeys. You know, you guys will be on here. You know, that's what Bill was calling, people monkeys. So let's keep it in the vocabulary. He has so many of you monkeys around that actually do nothing. You bring nothing to the table but bullshit. And that bullshit spilled over to Dev now. And Dev got his ass whooped. So now you guys can come back on here with your bullshit, right? Well, let me break down your bullshit, right? For those of y'all that was around him that talk content on this shit and that's what y'all do. Y'all talk content, right? Because y'all not media, right? The media guys that was around Dev, shout out to the boxer voice Danny. They were documenting. He was in Times Square walking around. They was documenting. This is media work. You niggas was around him weird. Get your weird fucking asses out of here, man. Y'all hang-arounds. You wasn't documenting nothing. You wasn't reporting on nothing. You motherfuckers were room raiders, man. You was in a room. You know, what was your actual purpose, right? No purpose at all, right? But that's neither here nor there. Because now that the Devin Haney era has hit a hiccup, it hit a pothole, you guys got to build it back up. Build it back up, man. But you janky, Russell Red, monkeys, Jelly Roll Entertainment motherfuckers ain't going to be able to do shit, man. This like you didn't do shit for the build-up for this fight week. You guys went live. The content y'all put out was trash. Trash, to say the least, man. And now you have to build your fighter back up, man. Because Dev's ego was bruised up, man. And I want to say this, too. I'm gonna get to my man, Diddy James, right? Diddy James was very boisterous. I seen him. He got at his boy, Cigar Talk TV. Cigar Talk TV, was already talking about the rematch with Dev. I mean, with Ryan and Tank and Diddy James is feeling good right now. Ryan has saved him, right? Ryan saved him. Even though I don't think Derek really had anything to do with it other than, like I said, Derek is that guy, and I've been on record as saying this forever, and I will always stand on this. Derek is the guy that gets a Mercedes-Benz, right? That already has rims on it. So all you got to do is jump in it and ride it. Jumping in and riding. That's what he did. That's what he's doing. Now he's taking credit for, listen, that's the same nigga that was stressed out over the shit that Ryan was doing. Now he's over it. Oh, yeah. He says his old same shit. That's old punchy. He said, I don't know. They're going to be the same. Is EJ going to be the same motherfucker? Why? Whenever, one thing about Derek, I always notice, me, I take notes. I pay attention to people, right? Why would, when a Derek James fighters beats somebody up or beats somebody down, they're never going to be the same. But then when your fighters get the shit beat out, are they the same? Is Errol Spence going to go? Errol Spence, allegedly, ain't your fighter no more. But was Errol Spence going to be the same for the ass whooping Terrence put on him? For the ass whooping that Terrence put on him, is he going to be the same? But nonetheless, congratulations to Derrick James. He's back. I like what Jim Lampley said. Check out the Boxing Section's interview, right? Jim Lampley said a very good thing, right? Because Kyle asked Jim Lampley about Derrick James' effect on Ryan Garcia. He said, "Yeah, I would have to speak with Derrick, right? Yeah, you would have to. If Derrick, well, Derrick probably would speak with you because you're Jim Lampley. But others, you know how that guy is, right? But I say this, Ryan. You see what I said? I said Ryan saved him. You know why I said Ryan saved him? Because Ryan, when it's all said and done, is the one that got it done in the ring. Ryan was doing what the WCS call it? I forget what WCS called, but he was doing his form of the shoulder roll. It wasn't effective again last night, but Devin Haney got exposed, so Devin Haney couldn't really capitalize on it. But I'm you know what, I'm gonna just say this on this live and get it out and just say it some more. In a way, everybody needs to be humble, man. I just think that Bill, right? Um, they say father, you know, he's the father, but he's just he's in bed with people. He's grimy. It is what it is. He's a snake. And you see what he did to Malachi Williams, man. And look how that played out, man. Coach Malachi Williams got his redemption. I know he felt good last night in the hotel doing his live. Last night he was on for hours, man. You know, I even retweeted his tweet, man. I felt good for him too because they played him, bro. But he got to get his laugh off. He got to get into character. He was Coach Malachi, True Media today. He got in character. He was talking his shit last night. You know, he got his revenge, man. Because they shitted on him, bro. They did some old bullshit, you know. But see, that God don't like ugly, man. You line that man up, you set that man up, and look, you didn't even realize you had the bad mambo around you. You had all them janky ass niggas that don't do shit and boxing around you. That shit spilled right over to your son. Right over to your son. And I don't give a fuck who don't like this shit that I'm saying this and talking this shit. Listen, when you see me out, listen, y'all better be glad it was my birthday, man. I had other plans. My wife and my daughters, they wanted to take me out because I would have been right there with my team in the building. And for those of y'all that cover fights at the Barclays Center at me, I would have sat up there where they sat at, but I bet you I would have been all over the arena. Ask anybody that knows me. And I probably would have ran into a lot of y'all. And one thing about me, I check temperatures. Yeah, I check temperatures. And everybody knows me. Yeah, how the Willie D song go? The shout out to Uncle Jay and how the song go from Scarface, rest in peace to Bushwick Bill and Willie D. My mom's playing tricks on me. That nigga said, everybody knows me. It's like I'm a superstar, but late at night, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows me. I would have seen one of the ushers or the security guards and threw the signal to him and been all around the arena, man. Been all around the arena, man. You know? Because, last night, one thing I like too about the Barclays Center is Brooklyn. It's not Manhattan. It's not Madison Square Garden. Madison Square Garden is a little different now. They get a little tricky at Madison Square Garden. They don't play that shit in Manhattan. And Brooklyn, they let that shit rock. Brooklyn is the hood. Money making Manhattan ain't going for that shit. But Brooklyn, you got a bunch of hood niggas that work up in there. You got a bunch of niggas and the chicks and the ushers and all that. They from the hood. Manhattan too, but Manhattan security is a little different. It's a little different in Manhattan. It's a little tricky in Madison Square Garden. Madison Square Garden ain't going for that shit. They ain't going for that shit, right? But I know it was a great night. Let me get to some of these comments. Shout out to you, JD. Good morning. Appreciate you, Ron, with the $2. He said game plan by Ryan was excellent. I'm eating it. Ryan beat the shit out that nigga, man. The Devin Haney ever took a little hiccup, man. He'll be all right, man. He's young, man. That's one loss, man. But yeah, that shit, listen, man. They gotta really switch it up now, man. They gotta come with some new gimmicks. Maybe get some weirdos away from them. Yo, you want to know another thing, right? Like I said, it's sessions today, but I gotta say this, right? I am the media marketing agent, so I watch everything. I was watching a couple of the fight parties last night. You know, all these guys do fight parties, right? Yeah, the best thing to me, and I said this in WCS's chat last night, is watching these pro boxing fan guys, right? That are supposed to be unbiased boxing people, right? But they're pro Haney. Bill owns them, right? When you're watching them, right? Because I was watching the other guy. He was at the fights but left the fights because he had to do his thing. You know, these guys got to go to their job. YouTube is their job, right? So he had to go on his live stream because he got to make his money. He got to get his super chats. He got to get his revenue. So he's doing a fight party, right? Now, I watched his shit, right? I'm like, man, this dude is a boxing bozo sucker. Like, you're not even calling the fight, right? Now, when you watch the fight, then you listen to these fight parties, you're like, damn, dog. Especially when you don't watch the fight already, then you watching you're like, man, you don't even want to call the fight because Dev's getting beat up, and you're a dick suck, respectfully. You're a dick suck. So you're seeing him get beat up. You're not. It reminds me of the Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford shit all over again. When a lot of these guys that was so pro Earl Spence and then Terrence just started dominating and disposing of them, and you're watching these guys on their fight party, they can't even talk boxing no more. They can't even talk boxing. Like these guys are like, yo, what was a slip? Nigga, that nigga got dropped. It should have been more than 3 knockdowns. It should have been more than 3 knockdowns. A couple of them they try to call a slip. Man, he was getting his head hit. He was getting his head hit, man. And I think that would be all right, man. You know, because like I said, he's young. But his ego, man, it took a bruise, man. It took a bruise, bro. It took a bruise, man. He got beat up. Let me get to some more of these comments. Modern King in the building. Modern King is the Devin Haney guy, man. I seen your comment too in WCS and shit, man. They shit. The way Bill operates, he should have got you on board, man. He should have got real true supporters on board. He had a bunch of male groupie hang around niggas. That shit just jumped on his son. If they're bad juju, jumped on his son. He said Modern King boxing. That's a fact. Ryan won being so reckless in the last month. Yeah, Ryan, that shit. Ryan played us all, man. That's why I had to come on here and apologize to him. But they gave out a lot of free tickets, man. You know, but he put on a good performance, man. I said what I said about you know, refunding the money to people. Now you gave the people a good show. I'm not even on front. You whooped that nigga's ass. I said that shit in WCS and shit that you gave him that 1.5 million for a reason for that ass whooping you put on him. You put a real ass whooping on Dev. All that shit Bill talked at the Empire State Building. If he dies, he dies. Man, I was hearing people say that you should have stopped the fight, Bill. You should have stopped the fight, man. People that was in the arena, they was like, Dev didn't have no legs. You should have stopped the fight. We'll get to that too. Like I said, I'm gonna be blogging all day. I gotta make up for my birthday. I didn't really go in. You know, I did one early session. I put out some content though. I had a great time with the family. Listen, this is my second consecutive year of having a alcoholic-free, experience on my born day. It was good too. I had a great time. I had virgin drinks, man. I had me a virgin colada passion. It was good. You know, it's what you make it, man. Me and Reen was toasting up. Did you see the video I put out? Coach Reen gave me some of our ice cream. We had a good time, man. Because she said it was still her birthday too. You know, they want to take my shine. It was my day, goddamn it. Last Saturday was yours. You know, this was my day, but she wanted to take my shine too. So, you know, we had a good time though, man. And I got to watch the fights. That was the most important. I just wasn't in attendance. But like I said, June 8th, I will be in attendance. We are working. Jihad Tucker, Jihad Tucker will be out and about at the Hula Theater, man. Good times at the Garden, you know. Show you how to do this, and I'm gonna show you how to really cover a fight week, man. You know, shout out to the frontliners that was covering it, man. You know, you guys do what you do, but I'm gonna show you how to do this, man. We don't do the room rated theatrics. We be out in the mix, man. You niggas love to be room raiders, man. I'm not a room raider, man. I'm gonna get out there and give you guys the content. I'm gonna slide up on the players and interview the players, throw the camera on them, probably take a picture with them, because I take. And look, they can't fuck with me no more. Back in the day when I was first coming in the game, and they a lot of people in the industry didn't really know who I was. They used to get mad, like, yeah, why you taking pictures with the celebrities? You be clout chasing. Well, I know him. I know him. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why do you take pictures with them? I know them. You know what I'm saying? I know them. But man, that was a great fight. Shout out to Charles Conwell. I want to shout out Charles Conwell. I want to shout out all the Wise Owl boxing fighters. I'll break down more of them as well. Muscle Evans, thank you for the birthday gift. Great stoppage. Isaiah Carr, Javon Woodard won yesterday in the Combat League for Team Atlanta. See, these are guys I know, man. Come on, man. I just don't come on here and just be talking about fighters and people. I know these people, man. I even fuck with these people. I have working relationships with these people, man. See, a lot of these other content creators, they come on here, man. The jig is up, man. I told you guys, man. All you weirdos, y'all exposed now, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. If you're not giving it up, get the fuck out of here, man. You niggas is weirdos, man. You niggas talk this boxing shit and you follow other weirdos, and you niggas is weird, bro. You be fronting on real players, man. You be fronting on real players, man. That open doors and make things happen, make phone calls, man. You niggas sit around in rooms just talking boxing. Yes, he does, JD, and he should be getting one. He is. He was supposed to fight Sergey Buyachich, but now that he has backing, right? Remember, he didn't have no backing. He didn't have no backing. He got dropped by DeBella Entertainment, or he got out of that situation with DeBella, and also David McWaters. Now he has a new situation. Golden Boy, Wise Owl Boxing. He's gonna be getting the title shot. He looked good too. He beat a sturdy guy that was probably over the hill, but it's boxing. Nathaniel Gilmore's been there with Swift Hurd and other guys, and he stopped him. After he's been out the ring a long time, but he stopped him. He's a pressure cooker, man, Charles Conwell, man. Once he gets going, man, he's a pressure cooker. He looked good, though, for a guy that has been inactive for quite some time. He looked real good. He said the money line for the KO was 7. Man, if you took Devin Haney was the favorite, though, man. He said the money line for the KO was 7 and 8 rounds. That was a lot of money to be made for Ryan. They wasn't gonna let Ryan stop him, man. That was obvious, Ron. Look, I'm gonna share a gem with you, man. Since you donated to the channel, you spent $2. Look, Ron, I'm gonna give you an insider gem, an industry secret, right? They was not letting him stop him, Ron. And if you know what you're watching and you pay attention to the flow, Harvey Doc kept breaking them up, number one. And the other sign was Harvey, I'm going to respectfully call you Harvey Coles, right? This is how Harvey Coles lets you know right here that he was not getting the stoppage. When he deducted the points, when Ryan got that knockdown and he deducted a point, that was a red flag right there. Like, yo, motherfucker, slow down. Slow down. He just didn't do the Lawrence Cole. Shout out to Lawrence Cole. That must be a Texas thing. Like, Harvey Doc gave him the other sign. He deducted a point without a warning. Lawrence Cole would have said, stop! Yo, Lawrence Cole would have screamed on that nigga, man. Yo, when Ryan dropped that nigga Lawrence Cole would have blacked out and said, stop! But shout out to Ryan, man. Ryan was on a mission, man. Ryan was on a mission, man. That was a good fight, though, man. I ain't gonna front, man. Them weird motherfuckers, they showed out, man. All my young boys that I talked to that was in there, they had a good time. Bam Bam was in there, Little Bam, Marley, Amani. A lot of the Suffolk kids was in there, man. So You know, the mission accomplished. We got our tickets, man. A lot of you other motherfuckers didn't pull up though, man. You niggas don't do shit when in this boxing, man. You get the jig is up, man. The jig is up, man. Niggas just be online getting drunk and high and shooting the breeze with other niggas like that, man. But damn, y'all should have went to the fights, man. You know, I'm seeing the mixed reviews. A lot of people saying that the fight card was boring. I don't think it was boring, man. It was a fight card, man. You know, I think Ryan and Dev sealed the deal, though, man. Scrappy got his ass whooped, man. You know, he just looked like he was going to get his ass whooped. Did you see how he came into the arena? He just had the look like, yeah, he's about to get beat up, man. Like, didn't he have that look, right? Yeah, did he have that look, man? That's just the warrior in me, man. I look at niggas, I'm like, man, this nigga, man, what the fuck this guy got on, man? What does this guy got on, man? Like, he just, how he was strutting up in there. He just had to look like, yo, man, I'm about to get beat up tonight, man. Like, yeah, this is the vibes, man. I be on the vibes, man. That's the look he gave me, man. When I'm watching this shit, man, I'm like, man, this nigga gonna get beat up, man. He gonna get touched, man. He had that I'm gonna get touched look, like no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no Diddy, man. He looked like Webster, like a little Michael. Remember when I don't know. I think Webster died, right? Emmanuel, what's his name? He died, man. So rest in peace to him, man. But he had that look. And rest in peace to Michael Jackson. Remember when Michael Jackson and him dressed the same back in the day in the 80s? That's the look Scrappy had, man. That's the vibes he gave me. Like, yo, what are you wearing, man? You about to fight, my nigga. Like, he had an NBA player look. You know how they made the NBA players? They just be having the awkward look. That's what Scrappy had, man. It was crazy, man. It was like, I was like, man, this dude's gonna get touched up. Well, you see how Charles Conwell was looking. Yeah, shout out to Charles, the Soul City boxing and Wise Out. Charles went there with the Cleveland construction worker. You know, he was on this, shout out to my guys, man. Those were my boys too. Bone Thugs and Harmony. He came in there with it's the thuggish, ruggish bone. Because see, Charles Conwell's from Cleveland. He fights out of Toledo, Ohio with the Soul City guys, but he's from Cleveland. So he came in there with East 99 is where you find us swinging that thing, yo. Cleveland is the city where we come from, so run. You know, that's how he came up in there. Charles Conwell came in there all business, man. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. That's what I look for with fighters, right? I like the fighters that have that that's their, mentality. You know, it's never personal. It's only business, right? Charles Conwell came in there business, man. He got paid for a job and it was an ass whooping. Somebody was getting that ass whooped, man. It's business, man. It's never personal, man. The news by Shamus. Hopefully you caught that sauce, man. He said, cool New York were agony and triumphantly made. Yes, man. Yes, man. Brooklyn was in there, man. Shannon Briggs, Mike Tyson. He said it wasn't a bad card. Sergey Dermachenko put in a good. Yes, he did. He kindly got his boy paid, man. And Andre Rozier, Coach Dre, they was on that card. You know. He said, I missed the fight, but Charles Conwell, I'll check it. Yeah, Charles Conwell looked good, man. He looked good. He was fucking Nathaniel Gilmore up. I remember interviewing Nathaniel Gilmore back in the day at in Newark. Cool dude, man. You know, I'm glad to see he got paid too. And that's what I look at. I like the guys that get paid, man. Even though he got his ass whooped, he got a decent check too, man. You know, because a lot of these guys, they're not getting fights, man. It is what it is, man. They're not fighting. That's why they're out and about. You know, a lot of these guys are trying to get situations. Hopefully they do, man. Hopefully they do. Nah, like I said, I like the fact that Dev, right? Dev is still a 140-pound champion. There's still Tiafimo down there. There is still Matias. There's still what's the other champion? He just knocked off Rolly. Pitbull Cruz, you know. So he's all right, man. He's all right. You know, Ryan is not a 140-pounder. Ryan made that clear last night. But it was good to see, like, I think yesterday, right? and I'll go more into this in the other sessions. It was like the rebirth for a lot of people, right? You see, my guy, Derrick James got a rebirth. Oscar and Bernard and Ryan got their rebirth, man. They listen, winning changes everything in this sport of boxing. When you win, look at Derrick James, man. Oh man, Derrick James, he don't have the problems with Earl Spence no more because Ryan won. Ryan's probably gonna hit him off with a nice bonus because Ryan is a more fresher Earl Spence. He's feeling good. Like Derrick was feeling extra good. He was talking shit at the press conference. He was talking hella shit, man. Now, Derrick, let's just be honest. I'm going to put it out there. If I'm wrong, you see how I came on and apologized to Ryan. But June 15th in Vegas, Frank Martin is going to get the shit beat out of him. Frank Martin's going to get the shit beat out of him. And you heard what I said in Vegas. See, you listen to these old insider, internet, nobodies. They told us it was June 22nd in Houston. Man, where is that light-skinned lush nigga at that had the audacity to be all in my man's chat last week when WCS was roasting him? Are you still going to Houston, you old bitch-ass nigga? You said you was going to Houston. You still going to Houston the 22nd? Or are you going to go to Vegas now? Oh, bitch-ass nigga. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, punk. You a punk, nigga. You be online talking very disrespectful and spicy. Are you going to Houston now, you old bitch-ass nigga? Punk. You going to Houston? You say, oh, I'll be in Houston. So go to Houston, nigga. I'll be in Houston, too. I'll be at the J Prince Boxing Gym. Come to the gym. I'll introduce you to some fighters over there. Since you're going to Houston the 22nd. You going to go to Houston? You say, I'll be in Houston. The fight ain't even in Houston, dummy. So that's why a lot of these dudes be on the internet and they be thinking because other dummies and weirdos click up with them and listen to them, it makes them valid in boxing. Oh, I'll be in Houston. I'm going to be in Houston. I'll be at the fights in Houston. Fights ain't even in Houston, dummy. Who told you that, man? You're an insider. Who told you that? They announced Vegas yesterday. Who told you that, dummy? Niggas is dumb, man. That's the internet boxing for you, man. Let me get to some more of these comments. My guy, he said, Derrick needed. Yes, he did. But, yo, look, Derrick is up right now, man. Derrick did 1 million interviews last night. I'll get to some of those too in the other sessions as well. But he was very boisterous. He was Derrick. He was Diddy. Still mumbling, still saying the same bullshit, when he's punch drunk, man. It is what it is. And if you feel some type of way, Derrick, when you see me, holler at me, man. You're punch drunk. You're still saying the same old rhetoric, man. I thought it was Earl Spence, but it was Ryan. You're still your fighter one. You're saying all the same shit. He ain't gonna be the same. You somewhere else. You ain't gonna be the same. Then they ask you, who's next? I don't get into that. I don't get into that. I don't get into that. I just, But shout out to Derrick, man. Derrick had a rough little stick, man. You know what I'm saying? Ryan saved your ass, man. Ryan saved you right now. Because the EJ performance, god damn. The Charlo performance, god damn. But now you can take credit for Ryan's performance, man. I mean, Ryan saves you right now. Ryan done validated you, validated you again, man. I was gonna say violated. Violated said they were like, yo, I told you, man. Sauce was plotting on that nigga, man. He's gonna violate him. Nah, validated, man. Don't you niggas listen, man. Me and my man was talking, man. A lot of you niggas is industry suckers, bro. Y'all be out here starting fires, and then when that flame get on your ass, y'all be running around. Yo, man, these guys doing this. He's like, nah, nigga, tell what you do. Tell what you do. And then you get caught in traffic and your tune changes, nigga. Your tune changes. But tell what you do, man. See, a lot of you niggas is, like I always say, weirdos, cowards, and fuckboys. Y'all do a lot of fuckboy and weirdo shit. And then you get caught in traffic and shit switches up for you. Then you want to run around screaming for help. Help, help. Nah, nigga. Nah, nigga, man up, man. Man up, man. You got to be about that, man. Oh, we got to man up, nigga. Man up, man. You don't threaten people. You don't talk all this rah shit on the internet, and you don't do that, man. You don't do that, man. Especially if you're a professional. You don't talk about professional people in that manner, man. Don't put out no threats on the internet, man. That's what a lot of you niggas do. Then you forget that you do that shit, man. You can't do that, man. You cannot do that, man. Don't threaten somebody on the internet, man. I seen a guy, right? I'm not gonna disclose the two gentlemen, right? But I seen a guy, he threatened a guy, right? And I didn't know this shit, right? Until the dude told me, right? Afterwards, we was at an event, and like I'm cool with everybody. See, one thing about the people that know me, and you heard WCS speak about this on the scenes, behind the scenes. The people that actually know me know I'm cool. I'm respectable. If you cross the line, you cross the line. Then I'm a man of respect and principles, right? So we was all kicking it, right? And I was like, man, I said to my guy, I was like, yo, his energy was off. Yo, what was wrong with that? And then unbeknownst to me, he had a situation with my guy. And I was like, oh, that's why he was a little. I was like, yo, he was frigidity, man. I was like, yo, I asked him, you know me, I slide up on people, man. So I was like, yo, what's up, man? You good? Yeah. I said, yo, he was like antsy, man. He was like, but I was like, yo, what was wrong? He said, yeah, man, that motherfucker said he was gonna do something to me when he see me. I said, oh, okay. I said, yeah, see, it makes sense now. He might have thought that you was going to fuck him up, man. I was like, see, that's why you don't threaten people, man. You don't do that shit on the internet, man. Because you never know when you're going to run into somebody, man. And a lot of times when you threaten people on the internet or some shit like that, you got to be about that, bro. You really got to be that, bro. Because everybody don't play this internet shit like that, man. Everybody doesn't play that. Give me a second. All right, y'all, I'm back, right? Now what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna play some stuff from my Instagram page, right? Ryan Garcia is out here. Has Bill Haney and them popped out yet? Made a statement, not a tweet. Have they made a statement? Have they talked to the media? Has 7-8 Sports or VFTV or any of these guys got any content out on them? This is some good coconut water right there, man. Gotta put some sea moss in that though. Have they made a statement? Because look, Ryan, that nigga Ryan. Look, I said that nigga Ryan, right? It's Ryan. Ryan is level. I said now, ain't he? Yo, shout out to my peoples, man. Wise Out Boxing sent me a fire video, right? It got music on it, so I ain't gonna use it, right? But if y'all wanna check it out, it's on my page, right? IG. With the it has the it has the Uncle Murder. Go get the strap. Go get the strap, man. And that is what Ryan Garcia did. He won and got the strap, right? I'm gonna play this right here for y'all, man. That Ryan was smoking weed. I thought that the New York State Athletic Commission, that shit is illegal, yo. I guess not. Apparently it isn't, right? Apparently it isn't, man. Well, nah, you know what? I know we'll find out, bro. Cause he was burning one. I'm gonna show y'all that shit right now. This dude was really burning the ganja. Check the vibes right here, man. This guy was really burning. Yeah, he was burning the ganja. It was 420 though. It was after 420 when he won, but you know, he said, "I don't know. I don't watch BFTV 7, 8." Yeah, man. They all got low, man. Them niggas got low. Yeah, they was feeling good Friday. Friday they was all out. They was outside. You know, they was feeling good, man. They was all out, man. All the weirdos was out, man. Nigga Dev got his ass whooped. Them niggas got low. Them niggas got, yo, man. Yo, Kyle was sitting by them. I be having eyes everywhere. Y'all be having eyes everywhere, right? Yeah, they was sitting right by my man Kyle, the boxing section. They was sitting right by the boxing section, man. He said, "Where's Haiti fanboys?" Yo, Gumbo, you like that video? You like, right? Keep it a buck, Gumbo. I'm getting nice at my content, right? I put that together quick, fast, right? You like that? How I did that? Get him, get him. Put him up. Put him up. Yeah, that's how Ryan had him looking, man. No Diddy. Yo, Ryan had him with his ass up, man. Like, damn, man. G's up. Yeah, Ryan did that dude dirty, bro. Damn. You know what's crazy about, like, never be all right, man. But that shit don't go nowhere, bro. That shit don't go nowhere. Yo, the only way that shit's gonna go somewhere is if they run it back and Dev gets his get back. If Dev don't get no get back, right? That shit's not going nowhere, man. People will always talk about this shit, man. That's why you gotta love boxing, man. He said, "Shy shit, man. I appreciate you, Gumbo. Appreciate you. That shit was hilarious. I did that shit last night real quick, man. Somebody sent me that picture because I was like, you know me, I got the media team, man. So I was like, I was asking for different shit. I was like, yo, man, y'all got the picture of him with his ass up in there. I was like, yo, I need that. I got a crazy idea for that right now. I need it. And I got it, man. And I jumped right on it real quick, man. He said, that dude right here, Blue needed a 7-Eleven, man. He was fucked up last night, man. I watched his fight party this morning, man. Yo, you know who had the best fight party to me, right? Because, I watch everybody's shit, right? Not Showbiz, the singing OG, right? I'm telling you, it was the day of reckoning, right? It was the day of reckoning. All the dudes that got fronted on by the LDBC, they was up, man. They was feeling good. The singing OGs, his fight party was, man, he was getting at the LDBC because they kicked him out. Coach Malachi didn't do a fight party, but Malachi shit was hilarious. Like the post-fight shit, his shit was good because they tried to front on him too. Like everybody that they tried to bully a front on, man, they was killing them last night. Straight comedy, man. But watch the singing OG shit, right? He called the fight good. The rest of these niggas that was, the pro Haney niggas, if you didn't have the fight or you wasn't watching the fight, you was listening to them, they did you no justice, man. Because when Ryan started getting beat up, when Ryan started unleashing on that nigga, them niggas wasn't calling it. They was acting like it wasn't what it was, man. Ryan was putting hands on that nigga, man. Like my peoples was in there. I'm gonna release some of the footage, man. The crowd, right? It was a pro Haney crowd in the beginning, But when Ryan started whooping that nigga's ass, it was like, damn, it was like Ryan Garcia's house, man. Y'all really turned into Ryan Garcia's house, man. When he started whooping that nigga's ass, because there was a lot of people in there for Haney, man. They got caught up on that hype shit. But man, when he started getting his ass whooped, man, he said the singing OG is great, Sha. Love, yeah. He felt good last night. He was sipping on his wine. He was good. I watched some of his shit this morning, the wee hours of the morning. I watched his fight party. He be extra excited, stuttering, but he called the fight like what? Listening to him do the play-by-play when Ryan was getting off, right? When Ryan was getting off, I'm like, yeah, he's calling it. When you watch it, if you watch Blue shit, right? You like, yeah, Dev's getting his ass whooped. This nigga just gets quiet. Like, come on, man. That's that, yo. The jig is out with these weird ass niggas, man. Yo, Bill Haney owns these niggas. That's why they couldn't even. Yeah, he couldn't even give a valid fight party call. Cause he didn't want to be like, man, Dev getting fucked up. Dev's getting robbed. Nah, that's what was happening. He was getting robbed. Yeah, he was getting. Yeah, listen. He came to Brooklyn, right? Even though he was staying in Manhattan, it was staying in Manhattan. But the fight was in Brooklyn. Yeah, he found out that song. You know the song, that Brooklyn anthem a few years back? I Molly Rock on any block, right? Yeah, he was getting Molly Rock. Yo, Ryan Garcia Molly rocked him, man. Ryan Molly rocked him last night, man. Damn. But that would be all right. Let me get to this right here. This is what I want to show y'all, man. I want to show y'all. Look, you know how I do, man. Now, for those of y'all that's gonna be running with my format, right? If you run with my format, right? This is one of my format. How I plan out my show. Now, look, I'm gonna keep it a stat with you. I don't have no notes in front of me. This is how I do my shows, right? Now I'm gonna mute this. Look, that's Brandon Adams. Shout out to my team. Look, the Wise Hour family. That was Friday night at the OTX. Yeah, I'm a little rusty, y'all, but I'll be all right. Yesterday was my birthday. I was at the shooting range. I'm a little rusty, but if I have to put one in your helmet, I'll do it, right? But I'm a little rusty, but that was shooting range activity. Oh, this was epic right here. Marbury was at the Garden, and they paid homage to him. Brooklyn legend, C.I., Surf City, you know, C.I., Coney Island legend right there. Nick player, former Nick player. Wise out, the movement, the fam. This was pre-birthday. That's Marley. Marley was at the fights last night. Marley's a couple years away, but one day he will be underneath those bright lights, winning championships. So, you know, here, let me stop. This is what I was talking about right here. I want to stop. Oh, let me go back to that. Hold on. There goes Coach Reen. That's yesterday, birthday activities. Good time. But I want to go back to this, right? Oh, yeah. I was busting those down watching the fight right there. I was busting that. There goes my guy right here. Shout out to Wise Owl Boxing team right here. You see? Wise Owl, the movement. That was in Greensboro, North Carolina. Shout out to Muscle, got the victory. He told me he was going to get the victory on my birthday. Stoppage. There he goes, posting the Wise Owl Boxing. All right. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this right here, right? I'm going to play this. Look, yo, look how the arena erupted. Hold on. We gotta play this. Y'all can hear this audio because I don't think there's no music. I don't think there is no music on this audio, right? So I will let this play. Yeah, did you hear the excitement? Oh, this is hilarious. Hold on.
Your daddy said you were gonna be the next.
Hold on. I gotta play this. I gotta play the whole thing. This nigga is a funny.
Devin Haney. Your daddy said you were gonna be the next Floyd Mayweather. He was a damn lie. And I'm standing on TMT business. Don't compare Devin to Floyd no damn more. Boy, I thought you got stabbed in that ring the way you were bleeding tonight. Bill, where you at? You bring your rabbit ass on here, Bill. Where you at? Now, David, you talking about what you would do with Tank? Boy, you better leave Tank alone. You can't even be Ryan. Went all the way to New York just to get your ass knocked out.
Oh,
Train.
damn.
Your boxing trainer. Train.
Damn. Damn. Damn, man. Trash.
Yeah, he called me early when I was sleeping on it. He caught me by surprise. I fell asleep on a left hook. We trained for it, but I got in there and
Okay, did you hear what he just said? They trained for it. They trained for it, but he fell asleep. And it looked like that. Round one, you fell asleep and you never woke up. Because that left hook was landing all night. But you trained for it. Earmuffs, phone booth. These are different things that if you train, you should know. Earmuffs. If you had your earmuffs up, he wouldn't have been landing it. But I just think, I don't want to say the lights was too bright for you because you've been Lomachenko pay-per-view. You've been to Australia. But Brooklyn, you make it here, you can make it anywhere, right? You fought at the Hula Theater, but that wasn't the Barclays. It wasn't the bright lights of the Barclays. You didn't have the promotion and marketing like you have leading up to this fight. You didn't have the pressure of the tickets not selling. And your father running around saying you're the face of boxing in the Devin Haney era. A lot could have led into it. I'm just putting shit out there because I want these guys to run with these narratives as to why you lost, as to why you got beat up the way you did. You got beat up, man. You heard what Bubba said. Trash. Now, he said it. I didn't say it. Don't get mad at me. I'm just a blogger, a boxing blogger right now at my desk. Well, let's play some more of this content for y'all.
I fell asleep and he caught me with it.
You went down that first time. How hurt were you? How much?
Yes, that is muscle.
I am not gang.
Oh, yeah, I can't let that play. I can't let that play right there. That's the music. But look, I muted. Look at that. Look at this right here. God damn. Shit. Look at that shit, man. God damn. He fell asleep, man. He fell asleep. Shout out to Wise Owl once again. Worldwide. Wise Owl Boxing, man. Here it is right here. This is what I want y'all to hear.
Yeah, Haney back. Yo, Bill, where you at, Bill? Yeah, Bill.
Man.
Looking like Bill Cosby tonight.
Come on, man.
Yeah, damn.
Where we at, man?
Damn. And shout out to WCS right there. Yes. The rebirth of King Ryan in Brooklyn. The rebirth of King Ryan in Brooklyn is right. That's what it was. It was a rebirth, man. King Ryan stood on business, man. But Ryan smoking that, yeah, man. I wish I was out there, man. Maybe he could have got a couple packs from me. The Sauce strain is potent too. Man, I know he spent the bag, man. Damn, man. Somebody got that good money from Ryan, man. Shout out to Ryan, though, man. He put on. He is up right now. I'm telling you, we as content creators, we are going to get a lot of good content to speak on for this week coming up. I'm waiting for the Haneys to pop out or the Haney brand killers, because I'm definitely going to do a lot of reaction shit to your shit. And if you feel some type of way, do what you do, weirdos. You niggas want live, right? You niggas want live. You weirdos want live, right? You niggas is weirdos, man. You want live, right? You guys are weirdos, man. The king of the weirdos, man. He said Ryan was smoking that good, yes. He said this is going to hurt Dev losing to a guy Drink, yo, fuck it, man. But yo, JD, think about this though. What's my man's name from Nigeria? Not Nigeria, Nicaragua. That smacked what's the name's wife on the ass. Yo, he used to do that shit. Mariaga. Hopefully I said his name right. He used to do that shit. So it is what it is, man. Dev would be all right, man. Cause listen, Dev is they from the gimmick era. It's just right now, Bill gotta eat crow, man. He talks a lot of shit, man. He talks hella shit. Dev went out there and got sparked. Yeah, he got sparked, bro. Ain't no way around it, man. That boy got sparked. Ryan whooped his head, man. I whoop your head, boy. You know I will. I whoop your head, boy. With the back of the hook, I whoop your head, boy. Yeah, Ryan whooped his head, man. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, they was trying, bro. I think you seen the scores, man. It was 112. If Dev could have not possibly got knocked down all those times, you know, they was gonna pull some strings, bro. Cause they was really going with that push, man. Like, you know, they was believing that was the new narrative. It was the Haney era, the face of boxing. He wants to fight all these guys and nobody wants to fight him. Man, let me ask, there's 11 of y'all in here, man. Feel free to answer this question real quick, man. Because this will give me something for later on, right? Check the vibes on this, man. Devin Haney, before he got, you know, sidetracked a little bit with Ryan. Remember the narrative with him was, you know, he wants to fight all these guys. He's trying to make the best fights happen. Remember? Tank, he was chasing after Tank. He still can be undisputed at 140. But how do you guys see him being able to do that now? Because, you know, that's all it takes, right? When you lose, and you lose in a fashion that he lost in, right? Now, would you say that he lost and he was dominated? Was he exposed? Did he show some chinks in his armor? Now, chemists, scientists like myself and others that actually study boxing and break these type of things down picked up on a lot of those traits and tendencies, but they've been. But once some of these things are executed, right? Now you have a formula. Like just like this internet, right? Guys come on this internet, right? And they watch people that actually do things. Now, some of them give it up to it, others don't. But when you know somebody that's doing it, right? And they're performing and they're showing it, that actually is a blueprint. That's why you see, and shout out to my man Killer. Cam is a funny motherfucker, right? Cam said, look at me, nigga. I'm supposed to be here, right? I'm glowing. Look at my skin and all that, right? And I talk pop shit, right? See, that's what this internet is, right? A lot of guys see people doing things and think that they could just pick up a mic, go get a laptop, some software, and do this, but it takes more. And I'm about to wrap up the first session because this was the first session was about. Fight week has come and gone. I really didn't work that much this fight week, but I did put out content. You had a lot of weirdos in and out of town come through. Why did they go live? To me, a lot of them dropped the ball. Shout out to the ones, like I said, that was on scene getting busy. Respect the grind, respect the hustle. But the others that didn't meet the standards, right? Now I'm going to sound like my security class. Yeah, you didn't meet the standards. You know, you can't pass. You guys did not pass. You know? You guys did not pass. Your coverage mediocre to say the least. Like WCS would say, amateurish. The shit was amateurish to say the least, man. You guys are amateurs trying to cover professional business. A lot of you guys sat online for more hours than you actually did covering events or covering the fights. Some of you guys didn't even go to the fights. Weirdos. But yet you're on here talking about it, and then you don't want to talk about the people that actually do it. But you see how I did tonight? I talked, not tonight, but this morning, I gave the people their flowers, boxing section, 4 corners. Guys that's out there doing it. And I highlighted the ones that's supposed to be out there doing it, but they're in their rooms. Fuck you doing in your room? Well, I get it. You know, everybody got to make a dollar. You know, make your dollar. That's how you make your dollar. But don't perpetrate in front like you do something that you don't actually do. And then get mad at the ones that actually do it and show you they do it and then talk about what they do. The news by Sean News. Hopefully you guys caught that sauce, man. But I will be back on all day long today. You know, I'm definitely going to go to the spot and record later. Maybe when I go to the spot and record, I will have I'm gonna call you right back. I'm on the podcast. Right. I'm a go to the spot, right? Because I want to do, maybe when I go to the spot, I have an open panel. I should have had it now, man. There's a lot of people in here, man. You feel me? It's a lot of. I didn't expect to have this many people in here this morning. I would have. This would have been the panel one, you know. But I want to get some of the people's energy off of this. I want people to talk their shit. And please, by all means, if y'all want to come over here and scream and argue, do that too, man. Because studies show that's what you guys like. YouTube boxing, there's a bunch of niggas getting drunk and high and arguing that don't go to fight. Man, motherfucker, that nigga didn't do that. Damn it. Go to a fight, man. But shout out to the ones that did go to the fights last night. Some of these guys finally popped their cherry. They got out. They fucked 12 years a slave. Yo, what's that that comedy movie, 40 Years a Virgin? These niggas was 40-year-old virgins, man. But they actually got to a fight, you know, and stuff. But yeah, I gotta make that phone call back in a second. But I'll be back on, man. I'm gonna go to the spot and record, because I want to get the people's feedback, man. You know, I want to hear what the people got to say. I want to watch some more content, and I want to do reaction on these guys, man. Because last night, man, the Devin Haney supporters, man, they was hurt on Twitter, man. Damn, they was hurt. They was talking about a draw, nigga. That shit wasn't no draw, man. That shit wasn't no, man. Dev got mollywop, man. Dev got mollywop, man. I'm just disappointed that, you know, they didn't go to the press conference, man. That shit right there, I didn't respect that, bro. Because when they won, it just, you know, that right there really made me like lose a little bit of respect for them. Because when they beat Lomachenko and they beat George Kambosos and they beat Regis and they beat all these guys, man. Yo, Bill was popping his collar, talking all that shit. Like, you really see who somebody is when they lose. And I hate to say this, man, but you showed your true colors, man. You know, you lost. You didn't go to the post-fight press conference, man. Like, that's what even though I get on Buddy's helmet, I got to respect Earl Spence. Earl Spence got his ass whooped by Terrence Crawford, but he sat on that podium and he went to the post-fight press conference, man. Now, I was going to give Dev the pass because they said his jaw was broke. But once he tweeted, my jaw is not broke, I said, man, niggas is corny. You should have been at that post-fight press conference, bro. But if your jaw was broke, I was giving him the pass because, like, you got to get your shit tended to. That's a medical shit. But when he tweeted out that his jaw was not broke, I was like, yeah, man, get these weird niggas up out of here, man. Not that. Dev is not like that, but his pops talks crazy all the time, bro. You know, that's Bill's character. It's like, yo, now you got to be your character now, man. Don't tuck your tail, bro. You know, don't tuck your tail. And I feel like you tucked your tail. You didn't come to the post-fight press conference. Even Ryan Garcia, got to give him his flowers. When he bended the knee and quit against Tank, yo, Oscar and Bernard, whatever reason they said they wasn't allowed at the post-fight press conference, but Ryan was there. You know, Devin them, they got low, bro. And I'm gonna talk about that. That's what I want to talk about, and I want to get people's reactions on that later, man. I want official box of people to come on here and talk about that, because that's what really needs to be talked about, man. Because, you know, and I say this for my last speaker point, so I want others to run with this too. And when you run with it, highlight the sauce, because Bill pops so much shit, and then the biggest stage, when you lose, that's when you're supposed to stand tall. And I say this because my guy, we lost, right? Controversial. Jihad Tucker in Ohio. And Jihad was just on Four Corners boxing and all that. We stood tall. We stood tall. Like that's the real testament of a man. It's not when you win. Everybody celebrates when you win. It's what you do when you lose. It's what you do when you fall short. That's the real testament of a man. Like I said, when he beat Bound Regis in Oakland, oh, it was party this, pop your collar. All these niggas is running around. Same thing with Lomachenko when he got the decision. 2 times against George Kambosos. The moment he fell and lost, these niggas took cover, man. Took cover, man. You know? He said, I was sure I was broken with the swollen jaw. I broke my jaw before. Yeah, that's why I gave him the pass. I was like, all right, you know, he ain't at the post-fight press conference because it's George, bro. He got to get his shit wired. So that excuses him from the post-fight press conference. But then when he tweets, oh, my jaw ain't broke, I'm like, come on, bro. I should have been at the press conference then. You should have been at it. So what? You got lumped up and you beat up, man. Should have been at the press conference, bro. You know, you should have been at the press conference. Earl Spence got beat down. He was at the press conference. Ryan bent the knee, got beat down. He was at the press conference. You know, that's part of the game, bro. But that just shows you who these guys are, man. And please share the content. I'm pretty sure this will get out there because it been 10, 12 people in this motherfucker the whole time. And I want them to hear this. Because all the shit that they talk, all the down of people that they talk, when you guys fell, you took cover. You took cover like it was a shootout. Now the shootout is over. The smoke is cleared. Come out and talk about it now. But you didn't want to do that. You didn't want to do that, man. And part 2 of this, we're gonna go in depth. And I want people to come on here. When I come back on later on, sometime midday, I want to hear about this too from you guys. Did Bill Haney get out, Coach? You know, we talk about we talk about Derrick James, how he got out, Coach. What about Bill, man? You know, that's one of my part 2 questions, man. Did Bill Haney? Anybody that's in here right now, feel free to answer that real quick if you want to. And I have the panel open for this. But did Bill Haney get out, Coach, man? Did Bill Haney make the adjustments? I just played that shit on my what's the name, where where Devin said that they worked on it for, you know, the left hook, but you know, he fell asleep. So is it his father / trainer's job to wake him up in the corner? Like I just said, earmuffs, phone booth, high guard. Did he get out, Coach? Because that left hook was landing all night. Did Bill not make the adjustments? Did they not make the adjustments? How does that work, y'all? These are things that we're going to talk about later. But how does that work, man? Are y'all catching the sauce? Yeah, we're going to have some fun today, man. But we will be back on. Salute to everybody that was in here. JD, Modern King, Ron, appreciate the donation. You know, for your donation, Ron, you get a $2 table dance. Shake what your mama gave ya. Shake what your mama gave ya.
This is the news. By Shy News. But hey, what do I know?
But hey, what do I know? Yes, it was an ass whooping. Yes, it was an ass whooping. It was the ass whooping at its finest. Brooklyn's finest. And Ryan's not from Brooklyn.
This is a Sauce Experience. The news by Shy News. But hey, what do I know?
But yeah, I'll be back on later, man. With those topics, you know, the Bill get out coach. Did they take cover and not talk to the press? You know, these things that make y'all think about, man. And what's next for Ryan, you know? King Ryan. And like I said, I like what WCS said. WCS, the writer, he says basically the rebirth of the king, because that's what it was. Derrick James, the rebirth of Derrick James. Did he? You know, we'll talk about all these things later, man. You know, because the weirdos are out of town. The weirdos have been exposed this week. And a lot of you guys are weirdos, man. It's all good, man. But just put some respect on the Sauce, man. Because unlike a lot of you weirdos, right, the Sauce actually has receipts. Let them know, my guy, I build champions. Coach Larry Wade.
Hey, this is Coach Larry Wade, I Build Champions. Hey, I train professional boxers, and you with Sauce Talk Podcast. You don't want to miss anything that he puts on here.
Appreciate you, champ. You know the vibe.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuimukeloa. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout-out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
This is your boy Jamel Simplify Herring, and I'm with the best in the world, the best from Long Island, the Sauce Talk Podcast. Hey, we doing big things. Shout out to everybody out there in LI as well. Simplify, salute.
Yes, you know.